Amy.
Hi, I'm Gemma.
From Play-Doh and Preschool.
I'm back, kind of.
Gemma's back from her cold.
I've had a cold for a week.
Poor Gemma. Sometimes those kids just cough and sneeze and it gets all over you. So.
At least they're sharing.
They were sharing. We're glad you're joining us today. We have another process art idea for you that you could use to make holiday gifts for your students to take home to their families. The one that I did.
I was here for when they actually did the project.
Oh, right, but not the video. When we made the holiday canvases, you all really seemed to like that idea, and I had a couple of people say, do you have any other process art ideas that we could do with our kids? And of course, the answer is yes, and we're gonna share one of them with you today. Hi there, hi you guys. Hi, check in and let us know that you're here. I'm gonna call these old-fashioned ornaments. Did you make these when you were a kid?
I don't remember.
Oh, my mom probably has like 10 of them hanging still on her tree 40 years later.
And I've asked my mom, Mom, did I make these? Sometimes my mom watches, sometimes she doesn't.
Sometimes. I think these are traditional antique or old-fashioned cinnamon ornaments, and we love to make them with our kids because they are really good for sensory experience, and it's sort of a process for them. So, and they turn into something nice.
And they keep really well because I still have them from when my kids were young.
And they still smell when I went to kindergarten in 1980.
And it still smell good?
They do smell great, yeah. So this is our recipe for cinnamon ornaments. I didn't type it up in the video description before we went live.
Because we're hungry.
But we will. So as soon as we click off, I will put the recipe and the directions up in the video description for you. So hi! Oh, thanks for checking in. Hi, you guys.
I can't read
Maria says she's so glad you're feeling better.
I am. I'm getting there.
These ornaments are a simple dough. It's not cooked. It's just 3 simple ingredients mixed together. And the ingredients are applesauce.
You can buy the cheap one.
You can buy the cheap one. This is the store brand. I use a 1.5 cups of applesauce. And then you need some ground cinnamon. I found this McCormick one. It's like 7.5 ounces or so. So you need a cup of cinnamon. This is close. I had to put a little bit of extra. So it's a 1.5 cups of applesauce, a cup of cinnamon, and then like a tablespoon or so of glue. It's not an exact science. So depending on what brand of applesauce you have, if it's really watery applesauce,
you need more cinnamon.
You need more cinnamon. If it's nice thick applesauce,
you need less cinnamon.
You need less cinnamon. So it's not an exact recipe. Baking with school crafts is not an exact recipe. So do your best to kind of make a dough that looks like this. It is a little bit stickier than our traditional Play-Doh, but it smells really nice.
You can't smell it.
You can't.
You have to just take our word for it.
Smell-o-vision on Facebook Live. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg, we like smell-o-vision. It's a really dense, thick dough, and
your kids will get messy.
They'll get messy,
and it's okay.
We told our kids, when your hands are messy, your brain is thinking and smart. But if it really bothers them, you could always put a piece of wax paper, and you might even just do it like this. And we have the kids roll it out and make like push it down and make like a pancake out of their cinnamon dough. Like I said, you just mix these. Yeah. Wow. Gemma is feeling better. Thanks for checking on her.
Yeah, thanks, I am. Thank you very much for all your kind wishes.
So you don't have to cook it or anything. You literally just mix applesauce, 1.5 cups of applesauce, a cup of cinnamon, and a tablespoon of white glue.
That's really loud and crinkly.
It is really loud. And so they can play with the dough for a while. They don't have to do the cookie or the pancake right away. And then what we usually do is give them some choices of different holiday cookie cutters. We have trees,
gingerbread man,
stars, just a variety of different cookie cutters. And they can make their own little ornament cookies.
It's really straightforward.
It's pretty easy. And if they mess up, you just roll your dough out again and start again. Or if, at the end they've made the cookies, but they're all kind of
they're very thin.
They're thin or whatever, then we usually just make a few more. It's not perfect.
And it's always good to make a few more anyway, because sometimes they crack or...
So people are asking, how much does the recipe make? I'm gonna say it depends on the thickness of your ornament cookie. But I'm gonna say it probably makes about 20 or
Maybe more.
maybe 24. Yeah, it makes a decent amount. So, and it depends on the size of your cookie cutter and the thickness of your dough. It makes a lot, enough for a class, for sure. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay all the cookies on a cookie sheet, and, oh, we didn't put the straw out. You're gonna use a straw or the end of a paintbrush and poke holes. This is important.
You have to do this before it dries.
You have to do it before it
If you
dries.
forget,
No, you're out of luck. You're gonna have to hot glue. We did that one year.
we did.
We had to hot glue the strings on because we
Because
forgot.
we forgot. Don't be like us.
We got a little overzealous putting them in the oven, and then, yeah, we had to hot glue the strings on. But what you want is a nice little hole. I just use a plastic drinking straw and just, it's quick. And so then you're gonna either, there's two options for this, depending on how much time you have. Leave them to air dry for like a few days, 4 or 5 days, depending on the thickness of your ornament.
The thick ones are going to take longer.
They are. And you're gonna wanna probably flip them over, you know, like halfway into it.
Or every day.
Or
Just
every
flip them
day.
over.
Or if you're lazy, like I am, then you throw them in an oven, really low, like 200, 225 for a couple of hours. Same thing, flip them over halfway, and then they're gonna dry out. And when they
Don't
come
leave them
out,
for your family thinking they're cookies.
you know,
That'd be funny.
that does happen. And then they're really hard like this, like a cookie. So once they come out of the oven and they're nice and firm like this, then we usually give our kids,
We give them glitter glue. We live on the edge in December.
we do, acrylic paints and glitter glue.
We do.
There's no stopping us now. And so these nice little bottles are from the dollar store. They sell them in tubes, but they're nice because the tip makes it so that they can't squeeze too much. Oh, your mom is on.
Hey Mom, did I make these?
Do you have any of these nice little cinnamon ornaments from the 80s?
And I don't think so.
Oh man,
Mom,
I definitely made
Mom,
them in the
did I
80s.
make them?
She's
We'll find
thinking.
out. Mom will find. Okay,
She's
so
gotta type it out.
This is one that Jamie decorated.
It's just an example.
Your kids' ones are not going to look like this.
They're just gonna paint all over them, but that's
They're going to squirt as much glitter on them as they can. Oh, this
our
one's
camera's
still wet.
sliding
Look.
down. Hold on.
Whoa.
Watch, I'm just gonna go like this. Sorry.
We're just sliding down.
We're sliding down, and then we're gonna have the camera on the floor. Sorry. All right. You don't think the kids will make them like this?
I don't think so. Now I'm watching for the camera to slide down.
I didn't make the tripod tight enough. Now, when the glue is dry.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, Mom.
Oh, see, I definitely.
Do you want me
did.
to make you one?
She'll send them to you. Then there are a couple of options. You, as the teacher, could use a string or a piece of this Rex lace, you know, plastic string, and string it. But if you give the kids a half of a pipe cleaner, what do they call these in England? Chenille stems.
Nothing that's here now. You're not allowed to call them pipe cleaners anymore.
Why not?
I don't know.
A pipe cleaner, please. Well, I call them
Is
a
that
pipe
a thing?
cleaner.
I don't know. Pipe
And
cleaner,
they're nice because they're really easy for the kids to poke them.
Mom said,
Oh, she's gonna make you some. She's got a
Aw,
cookie
thanks, Mom.
cutter. So they're really easy for the kids to poke them. It's gonna be a great Christmas.
it's sliding. This camera's sliding.
I don't know what's going on with the camera. We're gonna end up on the floor. Hold on. What's going on with our camera? Oh, I know.
It's because I'm back. That's the thing. I should have just...
Here's the truth. Okay. The truth.
Okay, it's because we didn't charge the thing up. Oh, no, really high up. Okay, so we're all good now. Okay, so you can use the pipe cleaner, much easier for the kids to be able to string them. Oh, pipe cleaner them.
The problem is we had to plug the camera in because we forgot to charge it, so it's pulling. The weight of the charger is pulling it down on the. We're gonna end up on the floor.
Excuse me.
Talk quick. We only have 2 more minutes before the camera's on the
Oh,
floor.
you know, I really needed a good laugh, actually.
Okay. I don't know where we were. Stick the pipe cleaner in.
And ta-da!
And then you might want to put a little tag, like a little piece of masking tape, or if you want to print some kind of nice little tag that has the child's name and the year.
Or if you don't want to do that, you can just use glitter glue and write the name and the date on the back. Or,
Or silver Sharpie would work.
Black Sharpie doesn't work.
Silver Sharpie
Silver
though works
would.
if
You
you get
can-
one of the
yeah.
metallic silver
Or
Sharpie.
gold Sharpie or whatever.
Yes. So we, Carol, we do not have the tree in our room right now, but we will for next week. It's, you know, we don't want to encourage that craziness too early, so.
Because I already, how long has it got? How long?
You know, tomorrow's
how
Christmas.
Long?
I'm like, it's not tomorrow.
The 7th of December.
It's tomorrow, I've got a tree.
7th of December. We still have a while.
Next week we'll have up the tree for them to decorate, so. Yes, chenille stems. What is up with that?
I feel like they don't call them pipe, they used to call them pipe cleaners, now I think that they just call them.
You're not allowed.
No, you're not allowed. There's no police or
Amazon
against
says
you.
they're chenille stems.
I think it's not politically correct to call it a pipe cleaner anymore. I don't know if its feelings will get hurt. I don't know.
These are a really nice little gift for the kids to take home and hang on their trees, and then for the families to be able to put up every year and remember. What?
The cameras.
Oh, the camera's totally sliding down. We've got problems. So, this is a really good process art gift that your kids can make to take home and gift to their parents for Christmas.
Yes.
Hey guys, have fun.
And it smells really good.
And it smells good.
And your room will smell really nice. And you will also smell like cinema for the next week.
At least. Have fun playing and learning with your kids. The camera's going to be on the floor in a minute.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Quick, Jenny.